Yo, welcome back to Containing Luxury. On this episode, we're gonna be checking out some other people's container builds and reacting to them. Let's get started. Okay, so some of you may or may not know, I'm actually a licensed general contractor down here in Florida. So this is pretty much a licensed contractor reacting to other people's container builds. And I know a lot of people have questions when they see these elaborate builds and they're like, I wonder how much that cost. So I'm gonna be a pretty good avenue to actually share that with you guys and look at some of these other people's builds and say, wow, I bet you that cost pretty close to this, but also kind of react on, I don't think that's gonna work very well, or man, that must have cost a fortune. So anyway, so the first house we're gonna be checking out here it's called Container 52, and it's in, I believe, Denver, Colorado. It was constructed out of 9 shipping containers and built by a firefighter out there. I'm guessing he obviously had some sort of construction experience, and he also was the general contractor himself, because these 9 shipping containers, I mean, this is a crazy house. Big wide open areas. I love the interior. I love how you actually have the containers inside the unit, and the polished concrete floors. I mean, great design. Outdoor kitchen. If I looked at this house, knowing that in this media article and on YouTube, they say it's about $500,000 he spent on the construction, I would say that every bit, if as a general contractor, this would cost $800,000 to $1 million anywhere. You know, being that he probably spent a ton of his time being the general contractor on this, and who knows what he did, he probably wrote checks for $500,000 to get it completed. But there's a lot that went into this house, and there's just no way of cutting that much money out of it. With this beautiful outdoor kitchen, this big garage, you know, the house, all the welding that went into this, the polished and stained concrete floors. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful build, so a lot of props to this guy. But this is also super expensive. There's a lot of time and effort. Virtually everything is custom built in an application like that, so I don't know how you possibly could have saved yourself much off of $500,000 is a steal. If he was able to hire anyone to do it for that's crazy. But I'm guessing he put a lot of his time and money into it to get the price down to that. So he probably saved himself 25% just by being the general contractor himself. So the next one we're gonna be checking out it's called the I'm going to Airbnb link here. It's called the Boho Box Hop, Rock Bridge, Ohio. And this is a pretty cool build. I think I saw this before. Pretty freaking cool build. I mean, I love how it's just super simple. You know, big difference between the firefighter's build and this one, but also a lot of custom stuff. But really cool. I love the stairs, the glass that they integrated into that sitting room. This is it's like a tiny house. They did a lot of custom woodwork in this. That beautiful clawfoot tub. You know, these big slabs of wood. There's a lot of custom work into this. I mean, believe it or not, even though that this is only 2 shipping containers, I bet you this is every bit of $250,000, $300,000 into this. Unless the guy was a crazy carpenter himself that did all this, or woman. But this is a really well done. Beautiful design, a lot of welding, everything is custom in this. Really cool. This one's, I'm gonna get some inspiration off of this. But beautiful, beautiful build, small, plus they cut out some of the flooring, so you actually lose some square footage in there to incorporate those stairs. So, I mean, you might be 540, 550 square foot after losing the area for the stairs. So when you break that down, cost per square foot, that's really expensive. But I could live in this if it's what you want and it's custom built to everything that you wanted. This is a beautiful design, really, really cool home. So a lot of props to these people. I kind of want to check this one out. So if you guys want to check this one out as well, there's going to be a link in the description to Airbnb. This one is an active Airbnb. So when these are going to be Airbnbs, we'll have a link in the description. I'll try and say that as well. But this is really cool build. Really impressed me on that one. Okay, so this one's really cool. It's called Dominion? Oh, Domain. Wow, Blake no read good. This one, I don't know where it is. Oh, Queensland, Australia. like legitimately, no, read good, because it says it right on it. Really cool. It looks like it's constructed out of what looks to be 2 40-foots and a 20-foot. But the thing I really love about this is super clean, really modern and contemporary, but kept a lot of the architecture that makes it show that it's still a container home. But again, nothing more than what you need. It's a little bit more spacious than the one that we checked out that was 2 stories and only singles, because you're limited by like only 7 foot 10 inches after insulating and everything. So this one, you know, it's really cool. Has a lot of really modern, nice features to it. I love the design where you have your bed up against a wall and you can walk around both sides of it. I've designed a lot of homes that had that same structure. And the closet that's not even a closet, it's just a wall. I love that feature. So really cool, contemporary. I'm a big fan of modern, so that one's gonna rank pretty high on my list. But I'd have to go all the way to Queensland, Australia, and I'm not sure they'll let me in the country. They'd be like, "Are you the guy from Containing Luxury? There's no way you're allowed in here." I'll be like, "No, I'm not him. I'll just shave again." Wait, I did. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Ryan tricked me. It was a picture and it turned into a video. It's got music. It just sounds like lovemaking music. Oh, I've actually emailed this girl. She's freaking got some crazy designs. So we're gonna link to her channel because this lady has some serious skills when it comes to designing, and these renderings are amazing. She does a bunch of different container homes, but this is a really, really nice container home. It actually hasn't been constructed. It's just something that she came up with as a design. It's really elaborate, and this would cost a fortune to do this way, but really cool. I actually love the way that she was able to incorporate a garage into that, because like oftentimes with container homes, you don't really see a lot of garages. And this thing has really cool architecture. I love how it brings like a modern but classic architecture into it. But this is a really, really cool design. I even love the interior. I would love to build this, but it would cost a fortune. I would say, I mean, just with these types of finishes on the inside, this is every bit of $800,000 to $1 million home, no problem. And again, I believe this is only 2 40s and on the bottom and 2 40s up top. So you're talking, what is that? 640, 1280 square feet. So that's not a lot of interior space, and that's all under air conditioning. Then you've got the garage space, might be another 400 square foot or something, but that's not air conditioned, so it's not considered in your square footage of your home. Anyway, this is a super cool build. I really like it. It's got a garage, so that ranks pretty high. Okay, the next one we got here, this is like total man cave right here. This is building a shipping container castle tower, it's called. Like, you know, of course we gotta put this one in there. But this thing's serious. Looks like a lot of this guy just built himself. But I mean, like, who doesn't want a tower? That's pretty cool. I think this guy just dreamed this up one day and went to town. That's where containers really start right there, right? You just come up with some crazy thing that you want to build and you're like, sure, I'll blow all my money building it. This is a really cool project. Mad props to this guy. He built himself a container castle. I don't know where he is. Could be Texas. Doesn't look like it though. It's pine trees. But yeah, that's a pretty cool, a lot of time. This guy must have hit the lottery. He was a welder beforehand. Just decided, I'm just gonna go spend a year building a castle, welding every single day, all these crazy parts on this thing. The amount of rust treatment he probably went through. But yeah, pretty cool build. Not exactly my style. I'd probably stick with one of the contemporary modern ones we found, but this is still pretty cool. It just goes to show you can build anything. If you dream it up and you have the money to spend, you can turn these things into anything. So this guy actually has a YouTube channel building these, so we'll put a link in his to his channel. Pretty cool. He's called Andrew Oh, he threw in an ad. Andrew Camarata. Oh, he's got 808,000 subscribers. Dude, he's way bigger than us. What's up, man? We just gave you a shout out. I can't even say your name. Andrew Camarata. Camarata. So that's pretty much all we got for this video. But if you guys have seen some crazy builds, something you want us to check out, or even just share with all the people that watch our channel, make sure to comment in the description, not in the description, in the comments, because that's where comments would likely land, right? So make sure to comment, put a link, we'll check it out. Other than that, make sure to subscribe, like, turn on notifications. Containing Luxury will catch all y'all on the next one. Containing Luxury and a ton of coffee in my system, we'll catch you later.